Minions have spawned.
Destruction approaches.
Alright, alright, alright. No, we're not listening to that.
Carnage.
Hello, Rusty Club Polanski. Hello, Jade. Jade Fu. Stone streaming NA. Sorry. Would that have killed him? That definitely would have killed him. Shit. It's okay. He'll die anyway. I was gonna say. Alrighty.
It's all the same.
Ooh, baby, a triple. Ooh, baby, a triple. Well, technically it wasn't a triple for me, though. Technically, it was not. I'm gonna go play Steel Cabs Rush. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Don't die now, fellas. Yeah, that's why I like going with press the attack sometimes, because it gives you some good early game damage. So you can do like press the attack with just Ninja Tabby, and you'll still be able to kill people. Something tells me Nidalee doesn't know how to fight Jace, because she was actually behind him. She easily could have stayed behind him, and he would have knocked her back, like behind her, and then she would have lived long enough to use her abilities in a second rotation, which would have killed.
Destruction approaches.
Hey Ash, where's the face cam? I think it's not on right now. Can anyone double check that?
Lavish brutality. Cut them down.
Has slain an enemy.
Okay.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Wow, it sucked.
Nothing will stop.
Well then.
Chaos will follow. Who's next on the chopping block?
On thoughts and Divine Cinderer? I wish a girl was a Divine Cinderer for me.
Rampage.
Bask in their blood. Slaughter will never end.
Unstoppable.
I will cut you all.
Killing spree.
Okay.
An ally has been slain.
There is no retreat.
Dominating.
God damn it.
Escape me forever.
Yeah, that's not gonna kill. Did she queue a minion? Huh. That's not what you want. I gotta make sure to like the stream and subscribe to the channel.
Your team has destroyed.
Apparently certain stride breaker is still a sack of shit.
Embrace the soul of death.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically Gore Drinker or nothing.
An ally has been slain.
So now you have no phase rush.
Rampage.
Okay, not sure how that missed, but okay.
Who's next on the chopping block?
Oh my god. Oh, that sucked.
Turret plating will fall soon. Shut down.
What do I do? Black Cleaver or Blight of the Ruined King?
Welcome the havoc.
An ally has been slain.
There is no retreat. Light meet, dark meet, it's all the same. Masses cannot sacred forever. Destruction approaches.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ah, okay, cool. These quotes when people die from the characters from Arcane kind of get really repetitive. Kind of really repetitive.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god. God damn it.
Your team has destroyed killing spree. Shut it down.
So we got Gore Drinker, we got Black Cleaver. We should probably just get Stair Eggs.
Lasses cannot.
An enemy has been slain.
Lavish brutality.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hey Chet, Arcane is lit, that's it.
Embrace the joy.
It rhymed.
Nothing will stop me.
You have been slain.
I got him though. True. Choo choo choo. Choo choo for you. Everyone's playing Jace, and his win rate went absolutely shit. Yeah. I feel like Jace is a champion you need to know how to play. He's not like a Renekton or something like that, where you can just kind of like win your lane by default. You kind of need to know what you're actually doing with him.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Okay. I need to tell my team to start actually pushing shit, because this is getting old. A little bit old. A little bit old.
There is no retreat.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Lasses cannot escape me forever.
An ally has been slain.
I mean, it's more like they just have,
Carnage.
it's not that they have flash up, it's more that they just have 2 or 3 people sitting on me the whole time. Oh, okay, what do I do about this thing?
Destruction approaches.
I think we just go with more damage.
Lavish brutality.
Unstoppable. An ally has been slain.
Power slide.
Okay. He is a lot faster than me.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Is it's BC worth against full squishies? I mean,
Who's next on the chopping block? Slaughter will never end.
okay. Either follow me or go to Baron. You can't. Either follow me or go to Baron.
Leave them in pieces.
How? Either follow me or go to Baron. How is this? I'm not getting mad at them for being low rank. I'm getting mad at them for being unable to follow a basic fucking instruction. What the fuck?
There is no retreat.
You have been slain.
Okay. That's not even the ADC, that's a jungler. The jungler is telling me they can't follow me and they can't go to Baron. I'm at a loss here, man.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Enemy rampage. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Shut down. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Shut down. Defeat.
That's frustrating. That is frustrating. I don't understand how a dude repeatedly tells me he can't follow me or go to Baron. Like, I'm not asking for expert macro plays, am I? I'm just saying, follow me or go to Baron. Is that complicated? Dude, it's... I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. It's pretty simple instructions that I feel are pretty simple instructions. At any rate. Follow me or go to Baron. So the EU4 expansion came out. Expecting too much from gold players. I made it very simple. Gonna play U4 now? Can't you not annex vassals right now? So what do we got? There's one Coptic, another Coptic. And so we got a Shia, a Coptic, a Sunni, and a Coptic. Do we form Nubia? Nubia might be difficult enough. What are my game options on? Difficulty hard, Lucky Nations historical. Okay. I think we go with Mercuria, right? No league. Which one's the most historical? Isn't Mercuria the duchy? I think Mercuria is the one you're supposed to play as. Why is Mercuria dead at game start? I bought the DLC. I don't know if I should have. I have an unassigned merchant. Am I allowed to assign a merchant? Guess I will collect from my own node. Cool. Unite the Nubians. That one shouldn't be too difficult. Changes country to Nubia. Soba will become the capital. Do I get missions? Wait, Nubia doesn't even get missions? Ew. 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 That's kind of lame. Wait, so what got missions? Wait, I'm just confused now. What did I buy? I thought Nubia got missions. Okay. Missions for Mali, missions for Congo, missions for Songhai, missions for Ethiopia, missions for Mutapa, missions for Kilwa. Mutapa and Kilwa? Which one was it? Didn't Mutapa collapse and then Kilwa took over? Isn't that actually... Yeah. That's what's supposed to happen. Mutapa is on the down, historically, at this point in time. Missions for Ajaran. Did they even do anything? Missions for minor powers in Central, East, and West Africa, as well as African Horn. But not for Nubia, which is a formable. That's a bit disappointing. Okay, playing Renekton sucks if my team doesn't know how the fuck to play the game. So I guess we just play Jax and hope for the best, right? Although Renekton shit on Jace, so if they go Jace again, I might be in trouble. Did I ever explain my itemizations? I mean, is forming Nubia even gonna do anything for me? I don't think so. I think this is just sort of... Yeah, I don't have a mission tree or anything. This is kind of boring. Do I even get a unique government or anything like that? I get a matrilineal system. Is that it? Okay, it's cool. No, Ginsos doesn't work on Jax. What am I up against? Volibear, Volibear, bear, Volibear, bear, Volibear, bear, Volibear, bear, Volibear, bear. I'm kind of bored of this. I don't know why I bought the DLC. I don't even want to play that game. I think the only interesting thing would be playing one of those shitty nations, but...
Ready for battle.
I'm gonna grab my coffee.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
The world is watching.
Be right back. Be right back.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
So for the dude asking,
Let me at
People playing at the high ranks and people smurfing are gonna have different item builds. When you're smurfing, typically you just want to do as much damage as possible, because it's very easy to farm out an item lead, and it's very easy to farm out a level lead, because people are generally worse than you, because you're smurfing. And because of things like smurf Q and that, it's really important that you're able to carry, whereas at the higher ranks, it's not so important, because people will generally be good enough to know what they're doing at the very least. Yeah, so there's definitely do I have Conquer? I do.
surprise! I'm back.
Oh, I had press the attack stacks on me. Okay, I saw like the press the attack debuff and I was like, what the fuck? So, particularly at the higher ranks, it's probably more important to build tankier and to be able to survive through shit. And for Jax, that can mean just going Divine Sunder into Black Cleaver and just having mass ability haste that enables you to not die instantly.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
So if you go Black Cleaver, Divine Sunderer on Jax, for example, that can do better at the higher ranks just because you're just spamming you're just spamming Divine Sunderer and you're just gonna drain tank through people to death. At the lower ranks, you're likely just one-shotting people. So at the lower ranks, it can often be better to just go Blade of the Rune King, Trinity, Wit's End, just to one-shot people. Do you understand the difference?
An enemy has been slain.
Let me at him.
Double kill.
I have heard of Kaiser Reich, yes. For RTS games, I've mostly just been playing Age of Empires 4, and I was gonna play some EU4, but I don't know if I really want to.
It's on.
That game has just become such fucking utter easy mode that it's like not even enjoyable anymore. They've just nerfed the AI so much.
You have slain an enemy.
Okay, I'm gonna get creep blocked into the fucking turret.
Shut down.
It's on.
Does a mix of both work? Like Sunder and Blade of the Rune King? I mean, it can, sure.
Ready for battle.
I just die? Ah, fuck. I shouldn't have gone for that. There's no way I could have made that work. There's just no way.
Ready for battle.
Dude, have you guys ever played EU4 lately? The problem is that, much like Total War... Okay, so here's the problem with EU4. In Total War, the game... What's the right way to put it? In Total War, the difficulty can ramp up so fucking high that on the extreme high difficulties, unless you're using just exploit after exploit, it's just going to be able to brute force through you. On EU4, the hard mode makes the early game more difficult, but then it wraps around into just being easy as shit past the early game. You can basically pick any nation in that game and just stomp the AI into the ground. Even, like, here's the thing, the only real difficulty is going for world conquest on shitty nations.
Now it's my
And yeah, if you don't want to do world conquest, you can take any nation in the game and just go quantity, economic, quality, and you will stomp AI that are massively larger than you.
You have slain an enemy.
To the point where it's just not even a challenge. So you have to intentionally play for world conquest strategies to have any fun with it.
Has been slain.
Because if you play with any real strategies, you'll just destroy the AI, which means inevitably you have to make bad decisions just to have any fun with it.
Let me at him.
And it just ends up being like a really boring game to play. Not to mention they keep making it easier and easier. Like this patch, they just lowered aggressive expansion and war score costs again. Why do they need to do that? You know what I mean? Like, great, so now the game's even easier? Why? You know, I bet this is the sort of dude that's gonna run all the way over here.
It's on.
And he was. Yeah, exactly. It's the same problem Civilization has. The AI is so improperly done that you've basically won in the first 10...
Let me at him.
To compare it to Civ, the first 2 hours of an EU4 game are about the first 2 hours of a Civ game. It's fun, there's a challenge, the AI's difficulty can allow them to spam stuff, so you need to like hyper-optimize your builds and stuff. But then once you surpass the AI, it's inevitably going to go down to, oh, I have tanks fighting their spearmen. Or in EU4, my army can do 3 to 4 to 1 casualties. I have unlimited manpower. You know, I actually have cannons, whereas they are still using infantry only.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Yo, Jax is so boring to watch. Where's Trox? Dead. Pride killed him. Not to mention, if I'm smurfing, it's a really shitty idea to play a champion like Aatrox who doesn't scale. So even if he wasn't a pile of shit, it just wouldn't make any sense to play him while smurfing.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, the problem with the Dota AI is that it cheats. You might not call it a cheat because it's technically playing the game, but it's still cheating. It's getting its data directly in from the game. The second you are in range for it to use an ability, it knows. The second you're in a range where you can't dodge its ability, it knows. The second you initiate... Here's the thing. In a game like League, okay. In a game like League, you might watch a champion to see their animations to try to understand when they're going to attack, right?
Ally has been slain.
So must it be.
The Dota AI doesn't know when you're going to start attacking from watching your frames, from watching your animations. It literally just gets told in the code, that guy's going to start attacking. And when you start attacking, it knows, I should use an ability here, because he's going to attack the last hit, and then I can hit him with something. And then if you stop your attack, if you start walking away to dodge, it instantly is told he's walking away, and then it'll cancel its ability being used to not actually have to use the ability. Which is something they can do in Dota, by the way. So what happens is every single time you walk up to try to last hit, it goes, time to use ability. And then every time you stop your auto attack, it goes, time to stop using ability. And people go, wow, what a perfectly coded AI. It's learned to play better than any player. Yeah, technically, it did learn on its own. That's a big achievement. It learned on its own how to play the game. But to say it's learned to play better than a player? Not really. Try Age Empire 2 AIs, they have infinite resources. Okay, let's try a different thing. Try playing Age of Empires 2. Try playing a real-time strategy game where every time you moved forwards your melee units, it moved its archers backwards. And then the exact frame you said, okay, well, they're moving backwards. Let me turn to kite away. Let me turn to get out of their range. They instantly, on the fucking instant you clicked that button, they turned around and shot you with a ranged attack. So then you would go, oh, that's it, I'm gonna go melee them. So you click forward to melee them, and on that exact fucking frame, they turn to run away again. And then you go, well, that's it, I'm gonna run away now. And then they shoot you again. And that's what it would be like playing against these Dota AIs. Yes, technically they learned to do that, but on the other hand, it's not really fair. Because think about it. The computer needs to generate what's happening. Then it needs to put it on screen. Then we need to see it. Then we need to respond to that information by thinking about it. Then we need to put in a command to our hands to do something about it. Humans have a lot of latency going on that does not allow them to play like that. The computer doesn't even need the monitor. It just needs the fucking code to come out telling it things are happening, and then it responds to it.
Let me at him.
So to give you a good example, this would be like playing a fighting game if the opposing AI perfectly responded and countered every attack you did based on the frame data, based on knowing exactly what could be done at any exact moment.
Ready for battle.
You try to do a light punch, it blocks, counters with another of its light punches. Oh, okay. You try to use a medium attack, it immediately counters with a light punch. Oh, okay. You're at mid-range, you go for an attack, it blocks, counters. You use a heavy attack, it knows. You try to use like an overhead, it knows, instantly goes for throw. Yeah, that would get really old really fast.
Bring it on.
You'd be sitting there like, I don't wish to play this game anymore.
Rampage. Shut down.
It's on.
So, the only thing I'm trying to say is for those of you who are saying they made perfect Dota 2 AI, a perfect AI would need to lag to put it at the same drawbacks that humans have. It's funny, saying that we could only beat an AI in Super Smash Bros. With a ledge bug is actually something that is very human. It's like in Terminator movies. You can't beat the Terminator unless you cheat. But how do you cheat in real life? You figure out how it's processing data, how it's coding it, and figure out a way to cheat that.
Bring it on.
Brainstorm consume you!
It's on.
Double kill.
Am I alive? Ooh, the potion! Aww.
Shut down. You have been
No. What I'm saying, I'm not, guys, I'm not talking about anything in particular. Well, I am. So in Dota, okay. So let me explain this from a League of Legends perspective for you guys, okay? In Dota, you're allowed to cancel abilities, okay? So let's say I'm playing Xerath and I start charging my Q. Or even when I start shooting my Q, right? I'm allowed to cancel it, right? So I'm playing Xerath, I start shooting my Q. Oh, he moved. I cancel it. So there's a hero, fuck it, I'll just go with the Black Cleaver build and I'll show you guys. There's a hero in Dota 2 who has an ability like that. He's a short, medium, and long-range casted nuke, right? And what the bot does is the second you start your input frame, the second the computer is told that man is starting an auto attack to last hit a minion, it starts using its ability. It can know when you literally cannot dodge it and it'll use it. But if it uses it from a slightly longer range to punish you, what it'll do is stop using the ability, cancel it, when you stop your basic attack. But it doesn't know that it's doing that from watching the screen. It doesn't have the monitor input or anything like that. It knows it's doing that because the code is literally reading it, what's going on. And what I'm trying to do...
When you see us, extraordinary.
What I'm trying to do is teach you guys why that is sort of, not sort of, but is cheating. And why it's not a perfect AI. The interesting part of it is it learned to play Dota without being told how to play Dota. It learned how to play Dota through reading the information coming at it, through learning to play the game, right? They made it play millions of games of Dota until it could perfect the way to how to play Dota. They didn't tell it how to win Dota, it learned how to win Dota. That's the interesting part about the AI, right? That's a learning script or AI, whatever you want to call it. So that's the interesting part. But again, to say that it's playing on the same realm as humans, within the same disadvantages as humans, and that it's outplaying humans, is very much not true. It's using one specific hero that has one specific quirk that basically allows it to abuse how much faster the AI gets the information. Yeah, basically what Fanaku is saying. Even amongst the best reaction time in humans, the AI would need to, like, what's the right way to put it? Yeah, I don't think I was gonna live through that one.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Yeah, the thing is, a computer, like, look at it this again, this is what I'm saying. The computer does everything within, let's say, to use a
An enemy has been slain.
lack of a term.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Surprise! I'm back.
Everything the AI does is within your, let's call it your computer, right? But you as a human, you need the information to travel to your monitor. So you need the game to take the information, to take the network code, transfer it to your monitor. Okay. Then you need to see it from your monitor. Then your brain needs to process it. Then you need to issue a command to your hand. So now we're going, then the signal's going here. Then you need to input it on your hand. Then the mouse needs to take that signal. Then the mouse needs to give it to the computer. Then the computer needs to, and the AI is doing none of that. So in addition to being a computer and by default having less reactions, it also has less reactions because it has none of that going. That's why, if you remember from the international tournament that it was happening,
Your team has destroyed a turret.
you might remember from the tournament that it was happening, that the player who was playing against the AI, once he realized what was going on, he said, yeah, there's no real point to me playing this out. Because he realized that the AI was just cheating so hard to have such a ludicrous advantage on him that it literally just wasn't even worth playing out.
Bring it on. for battle.
Shut down.
Not so fast.
An enemy has been slain.
It's on.
Shut down.
Surprise! I'm back.
Yes, Divine Center turns Camille's Q into percent health true damage. That's why it becomes so broken.
Bring it on.
Go, Wolf.
Is this really happening?
It's on.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. Triple kill. Shut down.
Not here. Not yet.
Aced.
They did AI versus AI in Dota. It's not very interesting. Well, I wonder what happens when two perfect AI try to fight each other. Do they just eventually do basically nothing? Until one side wins?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Double kill. Ace. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. A summoner has disconnected. Victory!
Neat. Yes, I know the AI beat the best Dota player in the world. That's what I've been talking about. My dudes. My dudes. I've been saying that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Maybe I'll play a little bit of EU4. Sometimes I get huge Smurf queues and it's annoying. Okay, so let me read this wiki again. We got missions. Okay, so this update added Mali, Congo, Songhai, Ethiopia, Mutepa, Kilwa, Ajiran, as well as Central, East, and West Africa, as well as African Horn. Which one of these do you think would be the least boring for the longest period of time? Part of the issue is in most of these regions, you've won by like your second conquest. In fact, most of these, yeah, the update's out, Fonaku. Most of these regions you've already won. Yeah, like if you do Mutapa or Kiwa, you've already won by your first war. The only advantage is Kiwa has, well, better tech and shit. Because the colonizers are so shit, playing in Africa is never really threatening. Yeah, see, it's kind of the problem. That's why it's interesting to play in Europe, is there's so many countries and shit. When you play in, like, sub-Saharan Africa, like, whatever happens, nothing ever happens here, man. Regional mission, Central, East, and West Africa. So Central, East, and West Africa. Is that how they would do it? They'd probably do it like that. Yeah, Central, East, and West. But Nubia doesn't get any ideas. I feel like there's just so few snowballing champions left in the game these days. It's kind of frustrating. Maybe I'll just do some Aatrox into Shen. That's a decent matchup for me, right? Can't go too poorly. I was kind of hoping to do Nubia, because you would have like a decent amount of people trying to murder you. What was the other one? It was Ajiran. Why did Ajiran get missions? What are you allowed to form anything as Ajiran? Who gives Ajiran missions? I don't even know what they did historically. Did they even do anything? Just bought Age of Empires 4 because of you and nostalgia. Thank you, Dutu Ironhut. So what do we have here? We have a clerical state. Why did I buy this update? I don't want to play this shit. Ugh. Plus, I remembered you can't even play them because it's bugged. Cleave through them Aatrox. Crush their skulls. Shatter their limbs.
Bowl their very souls. Our vengeance.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I march to death. I wish it was my own.
We need to change to this. Wrong one.
Minions have spawned.
There we go.
victim lament my name. A spirit blade master Shen? Test it against me. Let me shatter your illusions.
What's the next video gonna be about? Tenacity. I was gonna work on it, but then I just didn't.
Death. You will fight me? Come, let me show you hell. As long as this form
First
lives,
blood.
I will punish them.
An enemy has been slain.
Well, he could have just pressed W. Well, shit. Die to that. No, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Mr. Jesus. I actually know this. If you have 25 bonus damage, you can kill the back line. Unfortunately, I can't now because I blew too much of it trying to push her out. You need to actually get the crits. Okay. You got it right? Okay. That's good enough, really.
You will call me a god killer.
An ally has been slain.
I stood against the void. Now I will welcome it. Your annihilation beckons.
I have a feeling Zed's gonna carry this. I'm doing my best.
Has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Yeah, this is kind of the issue with playing Aatrox.
Ally has been slain.
You
Let me earn it.
can't really win the early game, and then you get outscaled. Suppose it doesn't help that I got camped again, but you know, what are you gonna do? You always get camped.
An enemy has been slain.
Awaits. I am doomed. I begged for death. Now I am its bringer.
been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree.
I am Darkin. Your gods feel me. I can smile. Murder on smile. So I may split your shoulders from your spine.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm fine. A little beat up, but yeah, I'm fine. Why do the red minions have a pink hat as if they guarded Baron on them? Well, it's part of Arcane. I've never thought they had Baron,
Rampage.
truth be told.
Down.
Oh, it was warded. Fair enough, fair enough.
Take their limbs. I will reap their beloved. I will tear from their consciousness the will to live. Yes, this is my purpose. I am not your enemy! I am the enemy!
Enemy rampage. An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Why is Hash streaming at 7 AM? I don't know. Why would I not be?
An ally has been slain.
I will sever your limbs! I will carve your souls! Patience, a
An
strong
ally has been slain.
Your freedom will come.
Enemy double kill. Shut down.
Did he think I was gonna back away or something? No. I mean, I took Ignite out.
Enemy rampage. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I must destroy even hope.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Let me show you darkness.
Turret plating will fall soon. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
I will render these mortal forms into my own.
An enemy has been slain.
Ah, fuck, I went the wrong way.
I will hack and chop and bleed and sunder the filth of your forms!
Your turret has been destroyed.
Ah, fuck me.
An enemy is unstoppable.
I couldn't flash properly into the wall.
Dominating. An ally has been slain. Well, this is playing top lane in a nutshell. Get camped with Ignite, bot lane loses, mid lane loses, I can't carry. This is a perfect example of why Aatrox is a shit pick to try to carry with. Not even carry, just play with. An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god, do you guys see the insane healing from my Omnivamp? Dear God. Scent's gonna be nasty next patch. I really doubt that. I don't believe Set is gonna run up and auto attack people 6 times. First off, like ever. I don't think Set will ever auto attack anyone 6 times who isn't a bruiser. And if he did, then the AD would be worth more. But then what's his big payoff? He gets more attack speed and 50 range. That's not really gonna do it. You guys are acting like he's gonna run up and auto attack you like 12 times. So let's map this on your head. So it's gonna run up, auto reset into a Q. Then he's gonna use another one. And then, now that his attack speed is stacked up all the way, now he's gonna start punching you with slightly extra range. Wait a minute. In what world does this happen?
Your team has destroyed the turret.
He'll be so strong in a 1v1. So once again, let me reenact this for you. He's gonna run up and go into a Q, and then he's gonna go into another auto. Now he's got maximum attack speed. And at this point, you should either be dead like 2 times over, or he's probably not going to kill you. Who exactly is he using this against? I'm curious.
Primitives worship me, hoping for mercy. I shall give them death. Darkness was not born. It was forged by my prison.
Why did Shen go Core Drinker? Damn. Did you guys see that amazing Gore Drinker heal? Jax looks very good with the new lethal tempo. He likes attack speed. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe. The thing is, Conqueror gives you a lot of damage early game, and Jax already has attack speed. And generally speaking, it's better to get more attack speed than it is to get more damage on Jax. Did I say that right? No, I said that wrong.
I cannot die until all love.
It's generally better to get more damage with Jax than more attack speed, because he already has the attack speed, you know? In a perfect world where you don't cancel your autos and are forced to take short trades on your E. So in a world where Jax is a different champion, a different rune will be better on him.
An ally has
I
been slain.
agree.
Ally has been slain. Dominating.
Why did that not go through the wall? Bull fucking shit.
Shut down.
Oh, I thought he would let me. Is Shen here? Okay.
To the one true gift I brought you, death. I will drown them.
I don't think Yumi baited at all. I think Zed just got a little bit overly ambitious.
So, you need a new shield, buddy?
Much toward vengeance. Drown this world in blood.
Can you play Zulu in EU4 yet? I bet they give them really OP ideas. They always give those sort of meme nations really OP ideas. Bam.
We knocked him over!
The ultimate meme nation. Prussia. Yeah. Those meme nations that are always overly spammed when everyone ever talks about like history stuff. They always mention like the same things over and over. They always give those same nations really OP ideas. Whereas the nations that actually performed well historically often just get, they're okay. Look no farther than Persia. Does Persia even have a mission tree yet? I was not expecting that to go so well. Trying to think, what are nations in EU4 that are just severely underrepresented, despite the fact that they did well? I think Qing finally got buffed. Even though the AI can't form it, I think it's still considered pretty OP in multiplayer, right? I'd like to do a totally vanilla EU4 game and see what actually ends up being the most broken. I'm fairly certain France is still... I shouldn't say still. I think France is pretty broken, at least from a multiplayer perspective. Because they've got pretty decent ideas, and they have pretty decent ideas, and I think importantly, they start off large so that they can beat the shit out of the smaller nations. They might not have the best ideas, but they've got decent ones. And if they end up winning Europe, they can just form Germany anyway. Now, why you have to form Germany as France, well, I don't know. But, Ottomans? No, Ottomans used to actually be probably... Ottomans had 2 points in history when I think they were the most overpowered nation in multiplayer. But they've... It's not even that they've been nerfed, it's that everyone else has also been buffed really hard as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and When EU4 launched, the Ottomans were literally game-breakingly overpowered. And right before they did the Ottoman update, they were game-breakingly overpowered. And then I think there was another time right after their update there was a strategy, but they nerfed it into the fucking ground. I think. Or is it still in the game? I don't even know now. But at game launch, for some dumbass reason, they decided that the Ottomans would be the ultimate at holy war. If the Ottomans were at war with a nation from a different religion, they got 200% manpower recovery, giving them effectively unlimited manpower. Which, in a game about managing your resources, becomes pretty broken. When you think about it, right? The second time was right before their update. They had the Janissary buff and some other things that gave them one of the best armies in the entire world. But they also had the most land, and therefore the largest army. So they had a unique combination of quantity advantage and quality advantage. And the thing is, most of the nations that start the game large don't have the best ideas to encourage the minor nations to actually be able to fight back by scaling better. But the Ottomans would scale better and start stronger, which was interesting, I guess. And then I think there was Shia Ottomans, but I think that got nerfed into the ground. Because for some reason the developers never suspected that the Ottomans would convert to Shia. So they made Shia super broken so Persia could fight them, but then the Ottomans just converted to Shia, and the devs were like, wait, no, don't do that. Like, well, that was interesting.
We got the zoomies.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Finally. Aatrox. Oh boy. Okay, we kind of need to end the game though, because I'm item capped and level capped.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Okay, yeah, let's just shoot the Nexus and take the win.
An enemy has been slain. Victory!
I don't know, when they design EU4, Paradox often has an issue of overly Flanderizing some of the things they do. They Flanderize it way too much. So, yeah. Often there runs into balance issues because they made things too much a meme. Like, they made Prussia like the unlimited super mega space marines from Doom that could 3-to-1 casualty everyone. And it just kind of became like, yeah, that's not really that fun. Actually, that's kind of broken. The Ottomans had unlimited manpower once. The Chinese had unlimited manpower once. And it just becomes like, yeah, that's stupid. They actually had to buff everyone too, because Russia, then they made Russia overpowered, but Russia had like not unlimited quantity, but also not low quality. So they had decent quality, very high quantity troops. So they just grinded you down. Yeah. Still playing with the E-girl. It's not an E-girl. They just named themselves that as a joke. Okay, so what do I play here? Ethiopia feels like it would be too easy. Adelaide ideas? Adelaide? Can Adelaide do anything? Ugh, God, this region of the map is so fucking boring, though. That's kind of the issue. And we can't do Ethiopia because it'll crash the game. The only place to play that would be interesting would be Adal or maybe Nubia, but Nubia doesn't even get a mission tree. Which is kind of boring when you think about it. Plays the Mongols. Well, it's 1444, so the Mongols are done. Except they Flanderized Oirat too. And that one time Oirat killed like 200,000 Chinese. They Flanderized that, and now they start the game like stupidly fucking broken. Because, haha, memes. I'm telling you, they meme this shit way too fucking hard, dude. Sultan, no ruler. Ah, good. Good Paradox. I'm glad this new DLC is working so perfectly. Why would you even want to play Congo? Like, look at this. Why would you want to play Congo? You already start the biggest country in the region. You just win. Tunisia is in this game. Weird. I don't know anything about Tunis during this time period, but I imagine that you're going to say something about it wasn't Tunis. It was, if there's any Muslim countries that technically weren't that country, but rather were just run by a monarchy that eventually dissolved and became that country, they just call it that. So Morocco is just Morocco. Tunis is just Tunis. If you form Persia, it's just called Persia. They do that for simplicity's sake. I can explain the EU4 gameplay. Oh boy. The problem with the EU4 is it's not... It's like a really fucking boring game, actually. So like, if I was to play... Oh, who can form Sokoto? Hold on. Okay, so if you form them as Hausa, so we just need to find a Hausa nation and form Sokoto, and then we become a Crusader state. Well, technically not a Crusader state. Ah, yes. Queen Amina Zazao. I'm playing on hard mode with historical nations as a small African country. It should be at least a little bit difficult. So what is the EU boring gameplay? Ah yes, the EU boring gameplay. What religion are we? We are fetishist. Why? Can we convert to Islam yet? Are we allowed to stay fetishist? I don't think that would be a good idea. Induce vision quest. Okay, well, first things first. Let's boost our stability, then induce a vision quest, and then we clicked another button. We get a button. Fetishist has a bunch of buffs. Yeah. Religious sacrifices, rite of passage, divination, unassigned merchant. Well, literally the only other thing I mean, I guess we could collect from the Ivory Coast. No, we can't because we don't see it. Okay, so we can just collect. There's just a merchant. You get a merchant. Let's trade. There's a religion called Fetishist. It's not what you're thinking it is. These are rivals. They're just rivals. Do I get a mission tree at least? I do. Do I get 100% of the fort limit? I get a commandant. Commandant. If I get unite the cities. This is how. Can we unite the Hausa? Yes, so we need to kill Katsina and Kano. Brilliant, brilliant. Our income's kind of shit. We probably want to rival Noop as well. We probably don't want to rival Songhai. Oh wait, no one rivaled us. Let's get land attrition reduction as our cult. And the kingship, the fetishist. It's not fetishist. Guys, it's like an old religion. Not even a religion. It wasn't like an organized religion. It's just a catch-all term for like African paganism. They use it in game. It's actually kind of a racist term, but what are you gonna do? Let's see, institutions. We have none of them, but Songhai is getting it. Why is Songhai getting it? You guys said Jax was boring. Who do you want? Warwick? Fuck it, we'll do Warwick. What was the second thing? Yeah, right. You. Oh, because they're non-tribal. Ooh, wait, we're a tribe? Oh no. Oh no, we're a tribal monarchy. So we get income from vassals, which we can't use because vassals currently crash the game. Ha ha ha. Okay, we're gonna get one advisor. And then... So what is form alliance? So we need to form 2 alliances. Shit, because I'm playing on the hard difficulty, it's actually really hard to form alliances. I had not considered this. Can I literally ally anybody? Literally nobody. Okay, let's unpause and we'll run through for a month and we'll see. Okay, we can form 1 alliance with Benin. Okay. No, get the fuck out of here, normal music. Okay, so we got 1 alliance, but we need 2 for that mission. Shit. Ah, Queen Amina with her ridiculous stats, I guess. Wait, vassals crash the game? If you integrate a vassal with a boat, Fanaku, it crashes the game because it turns the boat into an infantry, but it's not, so then the game just crashes.
Summoner's Rift.
Yes, I'm serious.
Going to do great.
"30 seconds until minions spawn."
It's not racist to attribute it to Africans.
Zod will watch you bleed, and it will...
Yeah. Looks like a Total War game without the battles. Wait for Vicky 3. Vicky 3 won't have combat, but to be honest with you, combat in EU4 is so fucking simplistic and stupid. The only time you actually have fun with EU4 warfare is when you're just crushing the AI, or when you're playing multiplayer, but then multiplayer can get really frustrating too.
This place is familiar.
Yeah, to be fair, all the people who are complaining that they're removing the combat from Vicky 3, I feel like they don't really understand the game. And by the game, I mean, what do you call it? EU4. Because the only reason you're finding combat interesting is because you're using it to destroy shitty AI. But then that kind of ruins the game because the shitty AI is so bad that they basically need to cheat them into having super large Doom armies to compensate for the fact that they're getting cheated, but then even those can't really compensate it. So then what ends up happening, you guessed it, the game becomes extremely boring after about 20 to 30 years because the AI needs to outnumber you like 2 to 1 to have a fighting chance. Did she seriously level right as I went for that?
First blood.
That sucked. They're not removing it, Faunaku, but it's basically gonna play like Hearts of Iron 4, except instead of controlling your army, it's just all AI. So when you start a war, you're basically in charge, and this is what I think is actually interesting about it. Basically, you start the game, and you're in charge of getting enough resources for your army, and ensuring that they have enough rifles and pistols and artillery shots and artillery shells, etc., etc. That's your job as a player. The AI just fights the wars out for you. So if you don't, for example, get enough artillery shells, and 6 months into the war you run out of artillery shells, your army has no artillery and it's just going to start losing. And they've said they've done it so that they can focus on the economic side, and so they, because so the problem with all those sorts of games is that if the combat is engaging, it means that they can't make the rest of the game too difficult, or they'll basically have two different games in a way. They'll have the game where you have your army and you need to be running around and managing your army, and then you'll have the game where you're managing your country, because you don't have the time to do both, you know what I mean? This game is probably Gore Drinker, Wits End, DMP. Ah yes, Gore Drinker, the best item for Warwick. Said nobody ever. Divine Sunder basically like custom made for Warwick, and you guys are trying to go shitty fucking Gore Drinker on him.
Back of my claws.
Why do you guys just try to force Gore Drinker on every single champion? It makes no sense to me. Like, Gore Drinker's been nerfed into the fucking ground. All the champions that build it are struggling, and you guys are like, man, I should try Gore Drinker, Warwick, and Shen. And I'm just sitting here like, what?
You hurt them, I hurt you.
You have slain an enemy.
Time to take a bite out of crime. Ha 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 ha.
Ally has been slain.
Scourge is going to be nerfed to giving 5 damage. You'll literally lose damage by completing it, and you guys will still be saying, but guys, it gives 10% Omnivamp. You can 1v9 with that item. Just out heal everyone. 1v9. I think the amount of damage you would need to actually 1v9 would be about 50% Omnivamp. And the thing is, it would really only be doable on champions who already have massive damage. Aatrox gets 75% Omnivamp at level 16. Oh no, he actually gets more. He gets 80% just through his own kit. He heals 80% of the damage he deals in his ultimate. No shit.
Not even your screams.
Does it really feel like that, chat? Do you really feel like you're healing 80% of the damage? No, because first you get debuffed. Then you have to remember that the more your champion goes into Omnivamp, the less damage they're gonna deal, because that's shit. That's the thing. The champions that heal a lot because their champions do a shitload of damage by default, and then they stack in healing.
You killed Warwick, but left the beast. I can smell everything.
An enemy has been slain.
I always was. Vengeance is only a step behind you.
Do 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 do.
Zorn will fight back.
What?
An
Oh,
ally
that sucked.
has been slain.
The city
Enemy rampage.
control.
Okay. I seem to have run out of HP before she did. Interactive gameplay? Oh yeah. Real fun. How do I feel about Warwick? I mean, he's a champion. He's good, but Akali can just sort of deny anyone's ability to play the game, frustratingly so.
All the blood you spilled brought me here.
Oh shit, I thought they were gonna chase him under turret. Well, nope, they ran all the way back. Okay, they saw me TP.
An enemy is unstoppable. Turret plating will soon fall. You have slain an enemy.
Mate! Heroes always die!
An enemy has been slain.
Every time you slay,
You have been slain.
Fuck you, Exhaust Akali. How do I feel about everyone taking Ignite? I mean, it's a broken as shit summoner. What more do you want?
one thing you should know. I honor my debts. You know what you've done.
Welcome right to I joined this stream as teams relentlessly flaming each other. I mean, I know it's part of a league experience, but damn, dude. I mean, that's just league these days.
Like men to the slaughter.
That's why I thought it was so funny when Riot was gonna remove all chat to prevent toxicity. I'm sitting there like, pretty sure it's not old chat.
Run faster! You make a monster.
The fuck was that for?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Zon will watch you bleed, and it will do nothing.
An ally has been slain. has been slain.
You know, that shit I just can't forgive in design. Master Yi should not be able to auto attack before he's visible. For the life of me, I can't really figure out why that's a thing.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Wow, this is the worst Akali I've ever seen. But I have seen her, haven't I? Right, removing all chat is the same vibe as YouTube removing dislike count for viewers. I don't think that's true. If anything, I feel like there's too much corporation bad. The way they explained removing dislikes actually did make sense to me when I stopped and I thought about it. I don't think it's a perfect solution, but it doesn't really feel like they're removing them for the way you guys think they are.
It's not a priest you should be afraid of.
They're removing them because time and time again they found that larger content creators will brigade and use the dislike option to make smaller content creators like, I don't know, like look wrong, if you know what I mean.
Shut down.
Now, obviously they could just police the system a bit more.
Your
But
turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
You'll choke on your screams. This place is familiar. Try to hide.
Huh.
Shut down.
That worked out.
The man I was, I killed him first.
Look, if you guys don't want to get over here, then It doesn't matter if we have no damage, if they have, like, nobody alive to stop us.
Storm streaks like the back of my claws.
Let's be honest, I think we would have lost his soul anyway.
Give me your please. If I don't give you soul. The beast grows stronger. You inspire me. Run while you can.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Okay. Well, I landed a shitload of damage on him, it just didn't do anything.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I almost felt that. I can smell everything.
Stay clumped, Remus says. I mean, I hit my ult, and I thought it was a pretty good hit, and nobody really went on Master Yi.
I became the monster I always was. You die next. The killing stops when Thorn is free.
Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Huh. Was not expecting to get the first gank assist on that one.
If you die, how many live?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Lots of killing gemberries. Vengeance is only a step behind you.
Hunt Showdown update, Fanaku says. trying to get people to play Hunt Showdown. I don't know, I looked at that game and I was like, yeah, it's a game alright.
Meat.
Double kill. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Wow. Can't believe I actually pulled that off. Neat.
Meat. The city is my hunting ground.
Unstoppable.
Meat.
Just gotta time it so you're inside of her when she turns not gold.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Oh, fuck me.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I thought he queued Desona, so I ulted Desona. Nope, didn't ult Desona. Well, that's not great.
One thing you should know. I honor my debts.
Dad! My dad! Oh boy. How do you tell people that dress wear is appropriate for clubbing? Do I look like the sort of guy that goes clubbing? And make sure to like the stream and subscribe to the channel, please. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, please. It would make me happy. Pretty sure I'm supposed to go Guardian McAngel here. Guardian McAngel. I guess I could also go Spirit Visage. I don't know. Guardian Angel feels right to me.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Where's my fucking hourglass?
An enemy,
I could not remember what button I put it on. I started spamming every fucking button.
an enemy has been slain. Ace.
Bring down the hammer.
The memories come back every time you scream.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Didn't notice your team was that close from losing the entire game. I thought it was even. I mean, it was, but then we lost some important fights, and, well, you know how it goes. You know how it goes.
You know what you've done. You hurt them, I hurt If I don't, Son will. Run faster!
Okay. I mean, I wasn't gonna be able to ult Master Yi. He was gonna use Q, and because it's just an instant immunity, I really didn't want to. So I figured I'd go for Ashe, but then Ashe didn't die, and blah 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 blah. Warwick is just not that fun to play because his wave clear is really bad. It gets really irritating of having such shitty wave clear. Gotta give it to Brahmins for helping me top. Even though he's being annoying. He did gank for me. And you know the saying, if your opponent ganks for you, then honor them. That's the whole saying. Do 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 do. Yeah, but both your 1v1s and team fights look strong. Yeah, but it's really annoying to wave clear because you don't have any wave clear. So it can get irritating. Ah, yes, the mighty Zazao. Now all I need is one more ally for my missions. Ah, perfect. Let us ally Yatiga. Perfect. Now we can complete my Gather an Army mission and my Form Alliances mission. The House of Cities are divided and diplomacy falls on deaf ears. Unifications of our people is only possible through one way, through a force. There is only one issue though. The rival city-states are gathering allies to defend themselves. If we want an effective offense, we need military aid of our own. We should ask our allies for help in this battle. We should ask for military aid. Good. We get army tradition and manpower and trust. Fantastic. Well, they've got 2 allies and they've got 3 allies. But you know what they don't have? That we do have? Loans. That's right. Loans. And the ability to get cavalry. And then the ability to take more loans. And then take a discipline advisor. How many loans are we on? 3 loans? That's not bad. How do you, like, curry favors? Oh, how many favors do you get? Oh, wait. I only need... Ah, fuck it. We're gonna go without. We just need the cavalry. Wait. Wait. Oh, did I not start Q? Oh. Okay, now we are above our force limit, taking on massive debt. But you know what we have that they don't have? The ability to swing into massively overwhelming numbers. Unlock the Cult of Islam. And with this smashing victory, we are unbeatable. Oh, we need to change our monarch to get the Cult of Islam. Okay, so we're taking on massive debt. Like a lot of debt. Enemies are sieging our province. Yeah, but you know what enemies aren't doing? Sieging their provinces. How many debts are we on? We're only at 5 loans. You know what they say, chat? Sometimes you gotta make money or lose money to make money? Okay, here we go. Now we fight back. And using our superior tactics and technology, and by that I mean overwhelming numbers, we kill them. Well, we don't actually kill them that hard. We kill them a little. Oh my god. Okay. Oh fuck, I forgot to do all my nobility shit. Oh my god. Flexible cult? No. Embrace singular cult. Unlocks. Enable the usage of a primary cult, which increases the strength of the cult. Removes the stability upon the death of a monarch, but disables using other cults. Primary cults we swapped every 50 years. Build shrines for heirs. I don't know any of this shit. Fuck, I don't know how to do any of this stuff that I'm looking at here. Oh god, these are all random. Oh god. Okay, well, I know, let's see here. This one, yeah. Increased levies, those are good. Office, nobility officer corps, that's good. Monthly military power, that's good. Monthly diplomatic power, that's good. Monthly administrative power, that's good. Let's see, I kind of fucked over my crown land. That's okay. Administrative advisor cost, diplomatic advisor cost. Oh god, shut up, League. I'm trying to do this extremely dumb shit. Clergy. Well, these all give so much influence to the clergy. I don't want to do that. Plus, I'm gonna oh, I don't know how to do any of this shit. How do you do any of these? Oh, God. Free enterprise. Yearly prestige. Okay, we'll do free enterprise and... Oh, I don't know. Patronage of the arts, I guess? Is that a good idea? No, that's a bad idea. I don't know how to do... Oh, God. I don't know how to... Oversight of the clergy is a good one. All these are good in their own way, I guess. Oh, God. I forgot how needlessly complicated that game became.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
The world is watching.
That's honestly the biggest downside of EU4, is that it just became needlessly fucking complicated.
30
You have all these
seconds until
decisions that
spawn.
don't really do anything, but...
Surprise!
I don't know, they just don't do anything.
Back.
Minions have spawned.
Let me at 'em.
I don't know, there's all these buttons and shit you can press now, and they just make you stronger, but they don't contribute anything, you know what I mean?
Ready for battle.
First blood.
Gotta die sometime.
Hi Hash, I like watching your stream. Thank you, Andrew.
It's on.
Thank you for being really creepy, FBI cheese nuts. Honestly, Fanaku, I feel like there's just too many monarch points in the game as is. It's so weird when you compare EU4 now to like where it was 5 years ago. When I started playing the multiplayer games again, I started to be like, holy shit, you just generate so many fucking monarch points. Even with the mod that reduces dev cost reduction nearly across the board, like, you just run into situations where you just have so many fucking monarch points and you just run out of provinces to develop. It's kind of nuts.
Ready for battle.
And it's weird because the AI doesn't seem to have that. I don't know, they just made the game so fucking easy, dude. It's just such an easy game.
Let me at 'em.
It's boringly easy. I mean, it's not just the estates though. It's the fact that they added the estates. It's how many events have been neutered. You know, when you think about it, how many events used to be really bad that just don't show up anymore. Like, our Comet is limited to like once per game.
Has been slain.
Who's next?
I think LeBlanc and me probably could have killed Tryndamere, but okay. What was I gonna say? Army quality has gone way up by default. So rebels have been neutered into the ground. Sometimes I forget that my mod even buffs rebels.
Now it's my turn.
Has slain an enemy.
And then like I go play the base game and I remember like how fucking useless rebels are compared to what they used to be. I'm just like, right.
It's on.
Rebels don't fucking do anything.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, LeBlanc got. Shit. I thought LeBlanc was in the background. She was, but she was dead.
I'm back.
Well, that's why I think the combat system in Victoria 3 being dumbed down is actually a good thing. Because basically the country management in EU4 is designed in a way that you only need to pay attention to your country like once every 2 or 3 hours.
For battle.
You know? And it just...
Slain an enemy.
Ready for battle.
As Tryndamere seems to forget you have Sheen, he also seems to forget that I'm just doing Sheen rotations on him. It's kind of hard to beat a dude who's getting 85 damage every about 2 seconds. Is Tryndamere even trying to dodge the E? I think he's trying, he's just failing.
It's on.
I don't know. That's why I think Vicky 3 is going to be a lot better. With more country management and definitely the combat system. I think, okay, in all honesty, I really think the interesting aspects of Victoria 3 will be the country management and managing your country to get the better technology, the better weapons, etc., etc. People keep saying, well, it's going to remove all the skill and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, managing the diplomatic scene so you can get the best technology, so you can get the best weapons, so you can get the best resources, so you can industrialize the fastest, so you can have the best manpower, so you can blah, 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 blah. That is the game. And I think it's a good thing for once that Paradox games aren't playing the little will they, won't they game, but are rather just going hard with the, yes, it's an economic game. We're not going to try to shoehorn in some kind of complicated but not military management.
Surprise!
Because it's not about military management. We are in fact doing a multiplayer game on launch, yes. And our playlist game seems too complicated for me. And that's another thing too, is that it might not seem like it, but it's actually a bizarrely complicated game, particularly in multiplayer. Because having to manage a war, then flipping back to your country, and having to manage your country, but in a multiplayer setting, you only get maybe a minute or two to just do all these different actions and remember to do all these different actions.
An enemy has been slain.
Bring it on.
Of course he does. Why wouldn't he?
Shut down.
But yeah,
An enemy has been slain.
Ready for battle.
I mean, I have Trinity now, so basically I killed Tryndamere. Tryndamere? I'm gonna Trinity the Tryndamere, and he's gonna die is my point. But yeah, that's why I've been playing a lot of Age of Empires 4. And what a lot of people don't get about Age of Empires 4 is that in a lot of ways, it's mostly an economic simulator that has some... It's basically an economic simulator that is combat.
Surprise! I'm back.
The more I play it and the more I watch videos of it, it's basically whoever manages their economy better, particularly under pressure, will win. Or who plays the French, because the French are overpowered. They're pretty overpowered.
An ally has been slain.
The French in that game are like the Camille. They do everything. You can't really counter them. They're good early game, and then they scale late game. Like, I get it, haha, French knights, medieval ages, haha, I get that, but like, you know, there's maybe room to not make them that broken.
Ready for battle.
An ally has been slain.
Let me at him.
An enemy has been slain.
Whoops, I did not mean to do that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, we 4-stream today. I don't know, maybe. We'll see.
It's on. It's on. Ready for battle.
Shut down.
Well, that sucked. That was a
Enemy double kill.
unfortunate series of events, really. Any unfortunate series of events in chat? Anyone believe that that event that took place was a series of events which were not, in fact, fortunate, but rather were unfortunate?
Enemy double kill.
Right on.
Turret plating will soon fall.
And yeah, I'll do a video later today. I don't know, I had a huge headache earlier, and I was gonna do a video on tenacity and stuff, but I just never got around to it.
Let me at him.
Oh. Well, shit. That was not great. Those are not great. No, they said the next AoE 4 patch will not contain balance changes. They specifically said that they weren't doing that, which is probably fair, considering I think France does need to be nerfed, but I can understand that they're waiting a little bit because, for example, Ruse was S+ tier on launch, and then people realized, oh, actually, Culverins kind of stomped the shit out of Springolds. So even though Springolds outrange them in Age 4, Culverins just stomp them into the ground, and, yeah. And then Ruse went from being an S+ tier, super mega ultra top tier, mega ultra auto win faction to, yeah, they're good.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
Oh, that did damage. This is why I think they haven't buffed Trinity. Trinity does too much damage. This is why I keep saying Trinity does too much damage if you actually stack it, but it can't stack, and therefore... Shit. Trinity does too much damage if you can stack it, but if you can't stack it, then it sucks. That's why I think they need to change it. Change it to 400 HP with 25 damage. Lower the damage a little bit and make you have to stack it and make it a stacking damage item. That would be so much better for game health rather than right now where it does 10 trillion damage, but you can never actually stack it. It means that at the lower ranks, particularly when you're smurfing, if you get ahead, then you just go Trinity and you can start two-shotting people. But in any normal fucking game, it's too squishy and you die before you stack it.
Bring it on.
Your turret has been destroyed.
$400 HP is too much. I think you remove 10 damage, or you could even nerf the stacking to 5% from 6% of your base damage. Just nerf it a little bit. No, but if you give it 300 HP, it's not going to do it. It has to actually be a tanky item.
Who's next?
An ally has been slain.
Okay, well that was questionable.
It's on.
You have 400 HP, there wouldn't be a reason to go Sunder. I mean, the healing is pretty good.
Bring it on.
Yumi tried to ditch me.
Ready for battle.
It's good on some champions. Name them. Name which actually melee champion goes it.
Let me at him.
Enemy killing spree. You have been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill. Shut down.
Jax? No, he doesn't. Literally, the only reason I go it is because I'm smurfing, and having super high damage when smurfing is good. Garen? No, he fucking doesn't. What are you guys high? Are you guys just naming champions? Garen? Okay, I'm looking at it right now. Trinity has 1/5 the pick rate of Stridebreaker with a 3% lower win rate.
It's on.
1/5 the pick rate with a 3% lower. Let me look at Darius. Doesn't Darius also actually do better with Stridebreaker? Darius is 50-50. Yeah, so Darius would literally be the only champion you could argue is melee and going Trinity. Yeah, and as I go higher up the ranks, Stridebreaker starts being picked more than Trinity.
Now it's my turn.
I think Trinity needs a buff? Yes! Pretty sure that's what I've been saying, alright? Okay.
Shut down.
Ezreal and Corki can use it versus non-tanky teams. They're both ranged. Lowering its damage and giving it more HP would make it better versus melee. Or say better on melee and worse on ranged. Although you might say, oh, but then Ezreal could get super tanky. Well, okay. Ezreal would rather do damage than be super tanky. That's just the truth. T-R-U-F-F. The truth. I kind of want to play Vi. What are we thinking about Vi top?
Surprise! I'm back.
Boy, that's slow. Ezreal's fine with tank stats. Yeah, he's fine with it, but he'd prefer to not have them. That's what I'm saying. What do you think? What do you think Ezreal's gonna do at the end of the day? You think he's gonna go Warmogs, or you think he's gonna go Manamune?
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Oh my god! I just get CC'd for 9 years, dude. Ugh.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
How do you die to Tryndamere as a LeBlanc?
Enemy double kill. Shut down.
Man, these servers are perfect. Maybe I'll do Vi top. Didn't they buff Vi 4 top? Does she ever get played top, I wonder? Vi. Not Viego. Am I lagging or is the game lagging, chat?
A summoner has reconnected.
Chat, am I lagging or is the game lagging? Am I lagging or is the game lagging?
Bring it on.
Fucking Christ, just close, you fucking game. I want to relaunch you so I can maybe not lag. What the fuck? So the game won't let me close, but it'll sit there lagging out like a motherfucker.
A summoner has reconnected.
Ready for battle.